Have you ever felt like you are in complete control of your life? That your possessions, your career, your relationships, all of it belong to you? Now, what if I told you that this feeling is just an illusion? That, in reality, we don't own anything. Not our wealth, not our status, not even our own bodies. This idea isn't new. The Stoics, the Buddhists, even modern philosophers have all explored this concept. And yet, most of us live as if control, real as if we can hold on to things forever. But we can't, and today, we're going to explore why. What does it mean to own something? You have a house, a car, a phone. Your name is on the documents. But does that mean they are truly yours? Ownership is a human construct, a legal agreement, a mental claim. But in reality, everything you own can be taken away in an instant. A natural disaster can destroy your home. A thief can steal your car. Even your most prized possessions, your money, your job, your reputation can disappear overnight. Yet, despite knowing this, we live in constant fear of losing what we think is ours. This fear controls us. It makes us anxious, greedy, possessive. But if we accept that we don't truly own anything, we free ourselves from this fear. As Epictetus, the great Stoic philosopher, once said, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. What about people? Do we own our relationships? Many act as if they do. We cling to our loved ones, believing they will always be there. We try to control how others see us, how they act, how they feel about us. But people are not possessions. They are free agents, just like us. They come and go, they change. They make choices independent of our desires. Think of the relationships you've lost over the years, friendships that faded, love that slipped away, family bonds that weakened. No matter how much we try to hold on, people move on. They are not ours to keep. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, reminded himself, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. The moment we stop trying to control others, we become free. Free to appreciate them in the present, rather than fear their loss in the future. This may be the hardest truth to accept. Even your body does not belong to you. You can exercise, eat healthy, take care of yourself, but you cannot stop aging. You cannot prevent sickness, and, in the end, you cannot avoid death. No matter how much we invest in our physical form, it is temporary. It is something we borrow, not something we own. Buddhists refer to this as impermanence, the understanding that everything, including ourselves, is in a constant state of change. Fighting this reality only leads to suffering, but embracing it, that leads to freedom. Seneca, another great Stoic, said, you act like mortals in all that you fear, and like immortals in all that you desire. We chase immortality in our ambitions, our possessions, our legacies, yet we fear death, as if we were meant to live forever. But what if, instead of fearing it, we accepted it? What if we lived not in denial of death, but with full awareness of it? So, if we don't own our possessions, our relationships, or even our own bodies, what do we own? The answer is simple: your mind, your thoughts, your choices, your reactions. These are the only things that truly belong to you. Everything else is external. Everything else can be taken away. And this is the key to inner peace. When you stop trying to control what you cannot, and instead focus on mastering yourself, you become untouchable. Imagine two people, one who believes they own everything, their wealth, their career, their status. The other believes they own nothing but their mindset. Who do you think suffers more when life inevitably takes things away? As Viktor Frankl, a survivor of the Holocaust, wrote in Man's Search for Meaning, everything can be taken from a man, but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances. This is what the Stoics understood. This is why they practiced detachment, not in the sense of neglecting life, but in the sense of fully embracing it without fear. So, how can we use this philosophy in daily life? Practice letting go. The next time you feel anxious about losing something, whether it's money, status, or a relationship, remind yourself that you never truly owned it to begin with. Shift your focus. Instead of trying to control the uncontrollable, invest in what you can. Your thoughts, your actions, your responses to life. Embrace impermanence. Every moment, every experience is fleeting. Rather than resist this, find joy in it. Live fully, knowing that nothing is guaranteed. Cultivate gratitude. When you accept that nothing is permanent, you start to appreciate everything more. The present moment becomes enough. The illusion of control is powerful. But once you see through it, you become free. You stop living in fear of loss and start living with a deep sense of peace. And that is true ownership. So, the next time you find yourself clinging to something, your possessions, your status, your relationships, ask yourself, is this really mine? Or is this something I'm borrowing? Something temporary? When you stop trying to own the external world, you start mastering the internal one. And that is where true power lies. If this video made you think, leave a comment below. What do you struggle with letting go of? Let's discuss. And if you found value in this, consider subscribing for more insights on Stoicism, philosophy, and the art of living wisely. Thanks for watching, and remember, control what you can. Let go of what you can't.